Yo, what's up, guys? It's Dalton from Home of Hip Hop.
And I'm Lyndon.
And today, we're going to be tackling Lupe Fiasco's Food and Liquor album.
Yeah, released in 2006, his debut album.
From First and 15 Records. So starting off with the content, the themes, what's the album all about?
Oh, well, look, you've got the food and the liquor. Food representing good, liquor representing bad. So I guess it's a constant battle, a decision between the good and the bad. And then, of course, this overlays over the top of the other themes.
Yeah, so other themes we're looking at throughout the album are things like your politics, growing up in Chicago, what that was like for Lupe and some of the influences that has in his music, his religion, looking at his family. All of that is incorporated under the theme of good and bad, and you get to see his decisions and the way that good and bad kind of influences all of these other subgenres that are within the overall album.
So what did you think?
First impressions?
Yeah.
First through the album, I was hooked. Every instrumental is so clean and so addictive, and it's such an album you could just listen to all day, whether you're looking to kind of listen and get involved in the bars, or if you want to kind of sit back and relax. It's all there. It's all there for you to enjoy.
Yeah, and it's all wrapped up in a package that it suits the hip hop heads like ourselves, but it also suited the mainstream audience. So there were tracks there which still a lot of content, but so commercially acceptable and suitable for radio play. So, quite a clever package.
Yeah, and I mean, for a debut album, he killed it.
Oh, yes.
Really, everything there is just spot on for a first go, and you can give him nothing but praise. And at the time of its release, I'm sure everyone was just excited for what he was going to do next. What about standout moments?
Favorite bits? Look, there is a lot in there. It is quite a lot of content to go over. But Kick Push, the instrumental, loved it. Daydreaming, everybody knows that. Everybody loves it. But Jill Scott on that hook with just the most stunning voice. Oh, man. Hurt Me Soul. You get a little insight into Lupe saying that he used to hate hip-hop. He actually hated the genre. Basically, it was the cursing, the misogyny towards women, and a lot of the themes in it. But he's turned it around. He's turned it into something that he wants it to be. He's seen a positive in that. The cool. He hits in with a reverse story. It's such a cool concept, worth checking out just for that. I think you really liked He Say She Say, or a couple of bits in that, didn't you?
Yeah. So He Say She Say just had. The feature on there was Gemini and Sarah Green, and their chemistry in the song was just incredible between themselves, the writing, the story, the production. All of it ties in to just be a real standout song to me on the album, and they play the features off the story so well, where they merge together just in time to kind of show the father figure returning into the picture, and it's just overall a really, really well put together song. Looking at Kick Push 2, where we get to see the further evolution of that song. Yeah, Kick Push, where the love story initially kind of begins and it sparks, and you get to see Lupe as this young teenager and this girl that he meets and how they're so in love, and they skate and all that, and then we transition over into Kick Push 2, where it's all kind of starting to fall apart and crumble because they're lacking more depth than just these basic things, and it's crazy, really unbelievable ability to storytell throughout this album. Then looking at American Terrorist, man,
there's a lot in there.
That is a song. If you go through just the second verse on its own, we're looking at the KKK, we're looking at America's involvement in the Middle East, we're looking at the separation of the rich and the poor, we're looking at the treatment of the Native Americans. It's incredible.
He just tells it how it is.
In a 16... Whoa!
Oh!
It's incredible. So those are undoubtedly my standout moments throughout this album.
All right, let's look at a rating, hey?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 11.
Nice. Yes. Why are you checking it an 11?
Look, 11 is that is a quality score. But I think he could have pushed the envelope a little bit more with some hard hitting themes, some more controversial topics, and the flow. He could have just I feel like he could have pushed it a little bit. Maybe just given us a little taste of what he's capable of in further projects, just to get us excited about what else he could bring to the table. Because at the end of the day, it was brilliant, but the flow, it didn't really. It's stuck in its little pocket. It's stuck in its little niche, and it didn't didn't really go any crazy places you didn't expect.
Yeah, I think his consistency is both a strength and weakness on this album.
Yeah.
Where it was, very similar all throughout, and we knew what to expect. But at the same time, I just wanted a little bit more. I wanted to see him, try a different flow, a different rhyme scheme, something. As well as he was really lacking, in my opinion, memorable bars that just sit there in your mind and go as like, wow, I can't believe you just said that. Or not even a controversial bar, but bars that just are really hard-hitting and impacting and make you take a topic extra seriously. I don't know whether that came down to clarity or maybe just it's so much information that he gives in such an interesting way that it's hard to kind of digest it all. But that's about it, really, and that's all I can fault him on.
Yeah. If you want to check him out further, what would you recommend?
Food and Liquor Part 2, of course.
Yes, The Cool.
And Tetsuo and Youth, all fantastic albums.
And they keep in the same kind of area. Some of his other work does... it diverges off somewhat.
Yeah, he has different styles that he can go and approach. So that's all for this album. That's the wrap-up. If you want to hear more, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button if you liked it, comment on who else you'd like to see us analyze, and if you want to see a more in-depth version of this, you can go to our website and read our blog. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and follow us on Spotify to get all the music and playlists we're listening to at the moment, and we'll catch you in our next video. Peace!